The Journey of My Love, 2013 to 2024. This story is about a Pakistani boy and girl who spent 10 years in love, waiting for each other. It begins with the boy moving to Thailand from Pakistan, leaving the girl with a promise to return. Throughout this time, they trusted in God, believing that they would be reunited and never separated again. The girl, Shazia Anthony, and the boy, now her husband by the grace of God, Farhan Anthony, share a journey filled with hope, faith, and unwavering love. Meeting and falling in love. December 2012. First meeting during Christmas celebration. During our family's Christmas celebrations at the church in December 2012, my cousin Fiza Khalid approached me with excitement. She told me that a young man named Farhan Anthony had expressed interest in me. Initially, I laughed it off, thinking it was a joke, but Fiza insisted that Farhan was sincere and they first met each other very first time. New Year's Eve, 2012. On New Year's night, amidst prayers and hopes for the coming year, I met Farhan Anthony, and our conversations grew deeper, and by January 1st, 2013, Farhan asked me to consider being his partner. After a few days of thought, I accepted, feeling a strong connection and excitement about our future. January 3rd, 2013. Commitment in heart and mind. By January 3rd, 2013, I had chosen Farhan Anthony as my life partner. I started talking with Farhan Anthony from morning to evening and evening to night, and soon we were on the phone day and night, obsessed with love. When we weren't talking, we grew restless. On Sunday and Tuesday, there was worship in the church regularly, and we would meet there for a moment. In Tuesday worship, there was a prayer on the bread, and distribute it to the people sitting in church, and me and Farhan Anthony used to exchange blessed bread and then eat, and then it became our routine. A few days after we started college, Farhan Anthony's college was a bit farther from mine. We focused on our studies, but still shared our days on the phone at night. The struggle of long-distance love. February 2013. The separation. Farhan moved to Thailand one day. Farhan Anthony gave me shocking news. He told me he was going to Thailand from Pakistan and didn't know when he'd return. I was silent at first, thinking he was joking, but he assured me he was serious. I started crying, and Farhan Anthony tried to comfort me, asking me to pray for his safe return and not to worry, but he ended up crying too. We often saw each other at church on Sundays, which made us happy despite the distance. However, the day I feared arrived. Farhan Anthony's flight was at night, and he met me outside my college that afternoon. We hugged and cried, and he asked me to pray and wait for him. Through my tears, I barely managed to say goodbye. This is the first and last picture of us together. March 2013, communication challenges while he was in Thailand. Our love story began in January 2013, a brief but beautiful moment of happiness that filled our hearts. But by February 2013, our joy was shattered as Farhan Anthony had to leave Pakistan for Thailand. The sudden distance between us cast a shadow over our budding romance, leaving us with only memories and aching hearts. On the night of 26th of February 2013, my phone rang. Farhan Anthony was at the airport, his voice a mix of sadness and resolve as he told me to take care of myself. "Okay, I'm going now," he said. I managed to whisper a trembling bye, but after that, words failed me. I lay on my bed, tears streaming down my face, crying through the night as the reality of our separation set in. Farhan Anthony left, and my world turned restless. Every day, I went to my cousin's room, anxiously asking if Farhan Anthony had called. Each time, she would sadly shake her head and say no, he hadn't. I used her phone to talk to him, so the lack of calls hit even harder. Disheartened, I would return to my room, feeling a heavy weight of disappointment. Day after day, I repeated this routine, only to hear the same response. No call from Farhan Anthony. Frustration and sorrow consumed me as I cried in my room, tormented by thoughts of why he hadn't reached out. Did he arrive safely? Had he forgotten me so quickly? These haunting questions gnawed at my mind, filling me with worry and despair. One day, my cousin burst into my room, excitement in her eyes. Farhan Anthony on the phone. He wants to talk to you. My heart raced as I grabbed the phone. Why didn't you call? I was so worried, I asked. Farhan Anthony's voice, calm and reassuring, replied, I'm fine. I just got a new SIM card. Save my new number. We spoke for just 5 precious minutes before the call ended. I quickly wrote down his number, feeling a wave of relief and joy. At that time, nobody in our house had an Android phone,